Hello, Grant, owner of Harbor K, and also the other business owners of residential communities. So here it's some great ideas on how we can renew residential communities and be positive, sustainable with very special residents. So this is a combination, many different short videos to give idea to you, Grant, the owner of Harbor K, and also for other business owners to have an idea on how they can renew their communities as well to be very positive and sustainable. Here it is. Okay, Grant, the other idea is everyone will be having their compost, right? And after the 2 days cleanup, we're gonna explain everything to everyone, and they're gonna do their cleanup. So they're gonna trash what's not good, not sustainable, not positive, right? And recycle everything that's possible. Okay, after that, we're going to take all this trash spaces out and the recycle as well, because a few things each family gonna be dry, they keep, and once a month they bring to recycle center. All right, so that's one of the things. The other thing is that we're not going to have any business owners here. None of them. They're really not sustained. They have huge trucks, you know. They have some construction company here. They use our dumpsters for their material, because I've seen even the recycle bins, they have paint in it, or from the maintenance or from them. But I saw in Harbor K South is quite a few. You can check. They are business owners of construction or remodeling company, remodeling I guess. And they make a mess, they fill up, so you're gonna save money, and we are not going to have all these trucks in and out, trash trucks, recycle trucks, in and out all the time. This is not needed. So here, for example, we're gonna take all the trees that are too close to the buildings, okay, as you see here. So this is very in a slant. We're gonna fix, and somehow see what's sustainable, of course, so we can have the garden beds. All right, and we can make a little hill, keep the little hill, because that's the base, and around all the buildings gonna have 1 meter of cement. So we are really safe and thick, maybe 20 centimeters thick around all buildings. So we're gonna make sure there's no infiltration of water, no termites, nothing like that, to keep our buildings safe the most as possible. All right? So those are some more great ideas. Thank you. Okay, the other proposal here, from dawn to dusk, that doesn't work because it's hard to look online. It needs to be sunrise to sunset. But we can also do an hour earlier, because some people can work out before they go to work. And when it's vacation days and Friday and Saturday, they can do a little more in the evening. So that's a good proposal. So they put this latch here, which is really great. Right? It was a good improvement. And now I'm going to show you a few things. These big vases, they don't work. Look, they keep over and over leaking, and then they put bleach and then leaks more and rust everything and keep over and over bad like that. All these spots, you see these spots? The plants are overgrown, not healthy because they're tied up, their roots. You see? Look at this one. Look how weak it is. So all of them will be taken out. We just take them out because we really don't need them. Hi, how you doing? So that's a good improvement. That improvement is to take the trash out, and again, cigarettes, because Liz smokes a lot, but it's not needed. We need healthy people here. So we'll take trash out, and we take all these vases out. Hi, how you doing? So we'll take all this out. The other thing is we have a lot of problems. You see here? We have a lot of problems of this plastic or metal, I don't know, they are coming out. Look, you see? A lot. Some are not even in place. So we have to improve all that. We need to have a better place here for the water drainage. And all these vases already told you to take them out. We would close this gate because it's not safe to have a gate here. Okay, we would have some toys outside, but not here. We can have the covered area. And no trash, that's another proposal because we don't need them. And here, this door is better. You see, the ladies' door is better, but this picture is not needed, not sustainable, right? And here, look, it's not good. You know, we need to see where's the leak and improve that. The other thing is this lid. Look, this lid doesn't match, you know. This is plastic, this is metal, but that's not the main thing. The main thing is that they don't match. Look, they don't fit in. They're much longer and they don't really fit in. And this is not strong. So they change all the water efficient, but they didn't change those from the bathrooms. So here need to be fixed as well. That's very important. This mirror, you see here this mirror? We need to put them on the other way around, you know, instead of vertically will be horizontal. And it's a leak there, you see? It's a leak there for some time. We don't need this, not sustainable. We don't need that, that's not sustainable. And we don't need this. We just have to take it out because we really don't need showers here because we have showers outside. Okay? All right. So in a few words is that. So we would check all these lines, all these pipes. That would be very important. And basically, in a few words, that's what it is. Oh yeah. So we will have just regular tables. We don't need that because this grabs a lot of dirt. I used to work here a lot and it's very hard to clean them this way. You see? And they have a pan on the back. So the dirt goes and it stays at the panel. And you see, it's getting bad, all these things. So here, look at this. Look at this, how dirty it is. It's really not good. This is rusted. You see how bad it is? So we need to, no gas. Everything gonna have solar panels. That's another proposal. And we're gonna paint. Paint one time really well. And if someone put their feet on a wall, bad. This will be a big window, but not another door. A big window, so people from the office won't have two doors. Or we have this, or we have the other one, but not two. I think the right one is to have the front one, and here will be a window, not a door. Because we're trying to have everywhere, for security reasons, have one main door only. So all this we would fix, you see, all this. Sand really well, paint really well, and the bushes all taken out as I told you. Okay, so in a few words, I don't know what they're doing here because the sprinklers are standing up. I think they prepare to put more lawn, which we don't need. But anyways, here's some great ideas. Please think about and enjoy this great opportunity of the Clean Water and Peace organization. Thank you. Okay, so here, look at this. This became a cigarette pot. Look, it's a plant pot, another plant pot. It's all these things are really not needed. You know, not needed. We also don't need that because that's another cigarette thing there. You see? Here, another cigarette thing. And we don't need water bowls for dogs because everyone has their own house right here a few minutes away. Why we need a dog bowl right here that people don't even wash? Look, they're dirty, they don't even clean. So all these are not needed, okay? So please think about that and I really appreciate. Oh, the other thing we would take all these, I don't know if you can see the glasses, and clean them well, you know, twice a year. The idea is January and July because we have vacation. All the lights, all the street lights, you see these lights from the hallways, the breezeway, and also for the front of each building that they have, about 2 meters tall light. we would clean them all, you know, take them out, clean them well. The residents will take turns and will sign up for those things. Everyone would help because they're going to be the owners, and we won't pay anyone from other places to offer services at the community. The community going to be independent after these fixings, right? Everything going to be independent of everything. The other idea is we are going to have a proper entrance with a proper gate, all closed, right? Really close all the way, close to the bottom. So we won't have chickens going out, we won't have children going out without authorization, and nobody also coming in. So we have a proper area there. And we will have a place where the delivery of items, because the family is going to buy items, everyone together. For now, until we have a lot of food and be sustainable ourselves, we're going to have once a week delivery of food, up to 28 weeks of the implementation of this program. So we will have delivery of fresh food once a week, and dry food and clothes and shoes and things like for a little longer. All right. So the delivery truck will come and we'll have an area right there to deliver everything. So we need the gate a little inwards and have this delivery. So the trucks, no trucks, after we remodel everything, trucks won't be coming in, okay? So we'll be very sustainable and people will feel secure, because I've seen many people, they bike, they walk, they're from other communities far away, they're walking around. Many bikes were stolen before, so this will give a sense of security also for the parents that want to raise children, teens, so they will have security. The other thing is the road. You see how many problems we have here on the road? You see? Many problems. You see here that were not fixed properly. And hello. So all this will be really fixed. We're going to put a very, very thick blacktop or concrete. Not to last for centuries. I guess concrete is the best. So we're going to have a frame, as I told you, right? I don't know the right word, but between the street, and so will never come sand. That's for all communities like that. And we won't have a triangle place like that. So we have to improve a little bit here the area. And here we are going to take all Brazilian pepper out. That's the woods. I clean up with my son. So I don't know if you ever, because you never answer, I don't know if you ever checked the video I sent before. So we found even tires inside there, old furniture, pieces of furniture, pipes, and many things on this wood. So we will take all Brazilian pepper out, these Australian pines out, all these pines out, and the coconuts you can leave, and we take out the foxtail. Okay, so this is native, we can leave the ones that give a few, but not too many, because they're not needed. And here we can have a lot of fruit trees. Gonna make a proper plan, have really well organized. You have another sway over there, that's the entrance of the community. I don't know how often you come here, but that's something else we can do. Okay, so here the sign fell, but we don't need those signs. We don't, to be more sustainable. We also don't need any dog trash. You see dog trash all over. They are rotten. The metal is falling apart. All not needed. All not needed. So here we will have taller back walls, very thick concrete walls. So we're gonna place there, give notice to the neighbors, because if they do it, they should pay a fee for trashing neighbors, right? So all these pines we're gonna take out, and here also we're gonna have the wall, the 2-meter thick concrete wall, that's needed there. And this way we're gonna renew, we're gonna have a new community, very sustainable, very positive, and really good for all of us, okay? All right, so basically it's that, in a few words, basically it's that. The other thing is that we would take out, we would take out the paint from the porches and the paint from the stairs, because they're all bad. They keep painting over and over. They don't even wash, clean properly. The paint all over, the paint all over. And the doors, many are popping up, few things out. So we would replace them to last for millenniums, The roofs, we have a proposal for us to have very, very strong roofs instead of replacing them over and over. All right? So everything else you're going to look online. That's really great. And I hope you accept this great plan. And I talk to you soon. Okay, so Grant, here we have a few machines that does not work properly. This company here, they're not honest. They give to the office cards that work. But the ones we buy over here, often we have problems with them. We lose our money. We stay sometimes 20, 25 minutes for someone to answer, and they ask so many questions, and we cannot have them all. To go back and forth, to ask the number, machine number, everything. They ask too much. I never got any dollar back. Months, years like that. I think it's about 2 years now that we have this company. The other one was bad, but this one is really bad. Okay, so please check. When I tried to talk to Liz and Damaris, they told me that's not their business. It's not, that's a separate company. I said, but it's part of the company. I'm sure other people lose money. So what happens is, we put and nothing happened. We come back 30 minutes later, or we have to wait, and we lose the money. The card does not have the same amount. So the other idea is you don't have this TV on all the time. This TV would be placed in a place where families can watch movies. Friday night, Saturday night, they can watch movies. So will be, the big room I told you about, the meeting room. So we can have that TV for families. So families will sign up, they can see good movies, good documentaries, okay? The other thing, some people really, they trash over and over and over. I already gave the idea to Liz to talk, send a note to the residents and for people to stop trashing the floor like that. I asked her to don't have these big containers because people keep putting trash here over and over and over. Even clothes. I used to recycle a lot of them, but I got tired of it because they never end. The recycling bins are just across the street there, and they still don't do it. So please, let's have these 10 department directors that will be working for things to really happen well. The other thing is this ceiling. They fix over and over and over. I think for 4 years they have been fixing that. Look, it's already bad. They never did a proper job here. So it keeps going on and on and on, and they're not fixed, okay? So the other thing, we are not going to have dryers because every apartment at their porch will have clotheslines. So they put next day, they take out, gonna be a small fan, all their clothes gonna dry overnight. Easy. Early in the morning, they take them off before they go to school, before they go to work. So we won't have also signs like that because they're all not needed. They bought all these new signs, but we don't need them. They're really not needed. The other idea is that the whole community will take care. I don't know what happened here, but take care of their own cleaning and mopping, so we would work this way. And what else I can say? Yeah, so basically it's that. The main thing is the machine, this card machine that's not honest, and the light. They keep us asking us to leave the light on. They complain when I turn the light off. But we already have the emergency light. We don't need all those lights on all the time and the TV on at night. When they leave, 6 o'clock, 5:30, they turn off those things because, people that want doing laundry in the evening, they can clean up themselves, right? Okay, so here's some great ideas, and thank you so much for your attention. Okay, Grant, the other thing is many old bikes around. As you see this one, look, it has been like that. I showed the other video. Long time like that. Look, everything rusted. So the manager can't see those things, but my little table hidden in the bushes, she took it out. She threw it away. So please see these things. The other proposal is to evaluate the families, right? Evaluate them. So would stay people that does not drink, does not smoke, dress respectfully, so we will keep the best families, not obese, all right? So, and families that are accepting, willing to do this work, So we would share all the work, from the pool, pool maintenance, and we won't have any of this extra hour work because they're all not needed, all not real, not needed. Why we need to pay people to fix things over and over? Many times I've seen them fixing ACs, fixing things, in the evening hours. We don't need that. They can work proper hours during the day, because that would be really sustainable. If people don't have AC, my apartment will have what? I think about a whole week or 5 days without AC. Nobody gonna die because of that. They don't fix our, but they fix other people at night. That's not needed. So here we will take all these bushes out, and the agroforest, we're gonna take all those, you see this Australian cypress? We're gonna take all these Australian cypress out because they're not needed. All those foxtails that are dead, we're gonna take it out, all that. So, and we would plant quite a few fruit trees on that woods there I told you about. I haven't been there for many months because since I cleaned up with my older son, we took a lot of trash. We went there twice. We worked quite many hours, took a lot of trash from there. So that would be a great idea. The other thing, it's for us to fix all these light fixtures, sand them really well, paint them really well, so they would last for a long time. And we would paint everything really strong. And we would have, instead of having this lawn, almost every day they have water here, right? I think every day. They water, and chemicals, and Roundup, as I told you. All not needed, not sustainable. So please think about that. We would remodel, the shape that this is made, it's 3 and here's a triangle. We won't do it like that. I have a better proposal, we take this out because this is too big for the size of this entrance, not needed anymore. It's a number 3. We work everything with even numbers, okay? And we won't have all this thing, won't have that dripping there, and we won't have parking lots anywhere, as I told you, because they're all not needed. The maintenance is going to have carts with their materials. If it's electric. If it's plumbing. Or if it's regular maintenance. Hi, how you doing? Oh, great, thank you. So we would have all that renewed. Also the windows, we don't need those things. We don't need those blinds. We need light inside. already told them, look, shall we open the windows? But the girls was afraid of snakes and things. All right, so this is another great idea. So we would send the invitation to all families. We're going to have a beautiful gathering, you know, for them all. They can look online first, the information, and then they would come. And the families that want to apply, so they will do the paperwork or the information, you know, answer all the questions and things. And those that have big problems, as I told you, it's good, it's important for them to go to another place and renew life, you know, because here nobody would drink alcohol, nobody would smoke, everybody would dress respectfully. Of course, when they go to the pool, they have bathing suit on, it's a normal thing, right? But no one gonna be walking around with tiny shorts or bikinis, because that's not respectful to other people, right? Okay, so basically it's that. So think about and check our website and apply. Start to apply that. The other idea is to remodel a few of them, or maybe use the Harbor K South for elders that do not have children, right? Because some elders gonna adopt children this program. Because we're going to close all the orphanages. We're going to adopt everyone and close the orphanage. So that's great ideas for you to think about. Okay? All right. Thank you so much. And I'll talk to you soon. That will be the new Harbor K. That all business of all types going to be peace. You know, the peace buildings. The peace buildings. The peace owners will be these 10 new couples. For all places, all business of all types, gonna be these new 10 families. How is that? Great idea? Okay, all right. And those will be the ones with most points, positive points for life. The ones that already don't drink alcohol, don't smoke, don't go to bars, you know, they're already focused in good life. They try to work out, they try to exercise, they try to take sun, they already like nature, things like that. So the yes forms is for that, for them to place their points. Okay? All right, Grant. Thank you so much. I appreciate your attention, and I see you soon. Okay, so Grant, there are other ideas. I sent you some videos before. I don't know if you ever watched them, but I took out of my channel because nobody was watching and few things update. But we can use all those swales, you know. When we stop using Roundup, we can use them for food, for fish ponds, you know, to provide food for the community, to be sustainable, to be instead of people purchasing things from far away, to have here. You know, of course, we can make a good evaluation and we can have this bad opportunity. Okay, so now let me just say a few words to you. Look at our neighbors. I have nothing against them. I just want you to have an idea. Look, they plant some trees here. They have those 2 chairs outside and vase outside for months and months. Look how many plants they put, and it's look nice, right? And my little table, you know, a small table I hide in the bushes every day. She threw away, but she didn't throw away none of these things. Some people have tables outside by the door, vases, and that's not right. And I talked to her, I said, so please give me back my table. And she said no. And I said, so please purchase another one, even used, because people can make a mistake. But then she didn't apologize. She did not apologize. She just said, no, leave my house. And she actually called the police for me to leave her office. That's what she said. She said, leave. She opened the door of the office. That was Monday now, the 1st, August 1st. Right? And she opened the door. And you know the other girls did? Nothing. Brianna and Damaris didn't do anything to support me or So maybe she threatened them, like they know maybe if they don't follow what she wants, maybe they're gonna lose their job. But I'm just telling you, this is not right. This is not the proper way to treat, uh, a resident, because she could give me a note, she could call me, she could send me an email, or just knock the door, say, Goiana, can you please put your table inside every day, because I didn't want to do that, because the table is not folding, it's not a folding table. But she could say something. People have so many things outside, and she could do a little bad or say, I'm sorry, I won't do it again. No, she didn't do any of that. She just called the police. She actually did. So I left the office. Because she already told me before, when I talked to her about the sewage truck, every day they were coming there, because right in front of my apartment, they were coming there every day, 2, 3, 4 times a day, to dump things from other places, that company. I sent you the video. I don't know if you ever saw the video, but anyways. So I talked to her one time. She said, they know what they're doing. I talked to her again the following week. They know what they're doing. And actually I called the county, and then they stopped coming. Thanks God, they stopped coming. But you know what she said on that day? She said she was going to evict me. I want to know if a manager can do that, just because I was inquiring her that something was not right. Because the lift station, they don't get broken every day, 4 times a day, for people to come. And I knew the noise. They were dumping things from other properties, from other septic tanks, from other people in the area. They were dumping here at our lift station, and that's what she told me. She said, I'm going to evict you. Stop talking about that, we're going to evict you. Then I talked to her about the community gardens August last year, 1 year now. About 1 year, I talked to her about the first time, about the edible garden. She never replied. I talked to her again. And then I talked to her and the regional manager. And you know what both of them said? They said, stop talking about that, or going to be considered as, forgot the word now. So she threatened me all the time for no reason. So please find a better manager for this community. For people to live happy. Plant gardens, imagine. Grant, we can plant food here, all organic. We don't need all these bushes. We need beautiful gardens, people outside planting, children playing outside. Great idea? Okay. All right. So now I'm just going to show you a few things that I think is reasonable to be talking about. Look, all these bushes we don't need. You see these 2 trees, a moringa tree and also a papaya tree. We don't need any of that. Okay, so a few things has been here for more than a year. All these plastic plants. I didn't come and clean everything because maybe she was going to complain about me, because I walk on those places. Look at this. This has been here for years. They're right in front of the maintenance office, and they do nothing. Look, right here. It makes no need to have, look, this metal thing on the floor, metal thing there with wires. Look at this spot. So easy. Take the things out, let it go, All this part here is not clean. This should be cemented properly, because when come rain, look what happens. The rain, you see there, brings the sand too close to the AC. Not good either. You see? This should be cemented, not a tiny bit. Should be longer, larger. Look at this door. This is the men's door, bathroom for the pool. That's the situation. You see? It's crazy. Look, the tiles are not here, but the female bathrooms as well. There's a lot of stain on the floor. Need to be clean and rubbed properly. This here, look how dirty this is. You see? I sent her videos before. I don't know if she ever looked. But I sent you 2. And I don't know if you ever looked. But look. I don't know. This doesn't seem right. And here, if you see, Look how many plants overgrown. Look, you know, she didn't let me do a little garden, but these plants are here, all these plastic pots, empty things, you know, here for a long time. The other thing is the maintenance people. They don't recycle. It's amazing. Every time I pass here, today's an exception. There are cardboard boxes there. You know, it's so important, so easy to recycle. Look, it's right across the street. It's really easy. You just have to do it. Very easy. Okay, so now I'm going to show you a place because I came here just to looking for a place to put our chickens. Look at this. They don't care. Look at this table. Look, they took there from in front of the apartment, the building 1070, but look, it has no seats. They never fixed. They could put, you know, so cheap. Purchase new wood, you know, the frame is good. Paint the frame really well, you know, bring to the cement area, paint it really well, and make it useful for people to have a picnic, to invite people, or for the parents to sit while they watch their children playing. Look at this. You know, the frame is still good. You just have to, as I said, paint them. But look, chairs flip. Look at this. You know, I don't know if you ever saw the videos I sent, but this has been long like that. Trash over here. You see the trash over there. Look at this table. Like this. And trash on the grill. So the other problem we have is this. We cannot have any weeds. You see the weeds growing here? This is not right. You see the fence up front falling? You see there? Bending? I don't know if I can come closer. Right there. It's falling apart. We need proper cement. I gave this on the other video. I showed. Look at this. People pass here. They come in, they leave, and they pass here. This is not right. We need proper thick cement, 2 meters, 2 meters tall, above ground, right? With very deep inner posts. Okay, so this is just, let's see if it got better. I haven't been here for many months. No, it didn't get better. Look at this. I came here looking for a place for chickens because remember that the proposal I sent you, it's to have chickens as well. So, but look at this. Look at this. This has been here for years. Look at that. Years. Nobody take care. Nobody even tried. Look at that. You see, all things we don't need. You know, this, we have to take these things out, recover them, you know, this food, or just send to recycle. They even can come and pick it up. I think they come. But this is very easy. Look at this. You know, look at that. You see things hung? Look, it makes no sense to have a place like that. Make no sense. You know, because this will be a very good place for chickens to come at night. We can make the chicken houses here. You know, that's a very good proposal I send you. But look, things, vines growing all over. And I think here, because I came closer here, you know, look at this. You know, they have all these pipes, you know, hanging around and things very old. I don't know why they keep those things here. They're not needed, not useful, not positive, and, you know, we have to make it better. Okay, so thank you so much for attention. Please find someone, look over our channel, our YouTube channel. It's written Peace Organization. You just search it up. We have proposals for business owners, and it's very good because us to have a sustainable. Look, the chickens can go out. We can train them, you know, so people can have eggs from their own residential community. And we have a huge proposal. We're gonna fill out all the drywall with proper concrete, so they are firm and strong for centuries, for millenniums, right? And so that will be really useful. The other thing is we don't need none of these palms. We need the air to circulate. And here we can have also gardens, or we can have meetings here, right? If we can redo it, those two picnic tables. And instead of all these bushes, I know they cut a lot, all these bushes, but we don't need them. We need fruit trees and vegetables and roots and many good things like that. Okay, so if you please think about, I really appreciate that's gonna help. I'm moving out, but many people can stay here and they can use this great opportunity. So we will take all the trash enclosures out. We have 2 days, cleanup days, and that's the idea. So we will remodel these swales and storm water, right? And we will cut a lot of those big tall trees because we need to plant a lot of fruit trees instead, and seeds and nuts and things like that. Here, all this part will be remodeled. Will be remodeled. We're gonna have like a big area, meeting area, so we can remodel this part. And we can still have a garage, because right now we have 3 big garages, as I see. So we will have garages for maintenance, one for electric, one for plumbing, one for, hi, how you doing? One for electric, one for plumbing, and also a big space for meetings. Okay, so these are the area here. We can do a lot of organic gardens. You see, we can improve, or even the ponds. One of the ponds can be right here, fishing ponds. We can, make a good plan, a good project, and have some berries or some small seeds that can fall as well, and also give some shade to them. See what type would be sustainable to have them, so this will be a great idea, for a pond. And we can also have here some edible gardens on the side. That will be really great. Okay, so all these big trees, we would trim them. We would trim, and that will be, so we will fix the whole property, gonna be 2 meters above ground to be sustained. The other thing, me and my son clean really well the woods up front, because a lot of trash, these people from this plaza there, they threw a lot of trash, and I think people, from outside were going in the woods as well. So we took a lot of trash. But here would be a lot of edible gardens. You see we can plant a lot of sunflower for seeds and, things like that. We can also give notice to them so they stop bringing trash to this area. So that would be a great idea. You see, the bush in many places are getting bad, you see. So we would just take them out because they're not needed. So here as well, you see, we would plant a lot of edible gardens here. A lot. Some for the whole community and some for each family. How you doing?
Hey, good. How are you?
Good, thank you. So we will do all this gardening here, and then we will do it in everywhere that's sunny area. For the sunny area we will do as well. So that will be really great. And what else I can tell you? Yeah, that's the other community already. And so basically it's that. So instead of having, for example, here we have a lot here, bushes on both sides. But with time, they start to get weak because they cut, right? And they're bushes that are meant to grow. So they start getting problems. They're not healthy, the root system and their branches. So all these little trees we would take out also and plant a lot of fruit trees. Imagine. That would be a real great gift. So some tall trees we would leave because that would be sustainable. And please look our website, because I have explained a lot on how we can remodel communities to be sustainable. And you can do this at Harbor Cay and at your other properties as well. So it will be a real great gift, okay? The other things that we will cancel mail, because people don't need, this is always junk mail anyways. And when people need a document or not, they go to the office and they pick them up. That's very rarely, because people nowadays can do everything online, right? They can do everything online. So we don't need mail. That's another proposal. That would be really good. The other proposal is that we will close all these porch doors. You see, so every apartment will have only one door, their main door. You see the main door instead of having the porch door as well. So we know there's nobody gonna come on the side because we have a problem, children or teens. So we know that we're never gonna have guests. We're gonna use only the front main door. That's another great idea. The other idea is to share the cleaning, the hallways. We're gonna share days. That's another great idea. We're gonna share days. So everyone's gonna be helping, okay? So apartments can't be loaded with plants. They can just have a few. Look online, please, because we have a lot of proposals. And we won't have parking lots. So what we are going to have, for example, here, we're gonna keep the main road for families to walk. I don't have a family car for a few years now. We don't need, we walk, everything is close by, right? So that should be sustainable. And no companies, trucks and things like that, all not needed. So here we would use this space for gardens beds because the sun comes that way. So for every parking lot we will make a study what will be the most sustainable, most appropriate, and then we're going to have borders, cement borders, so the sand won't go over the street, because this is an issue. I know you pay a lot of money for landscape company to, you see here, they keep falling. It rains, keep falling, they put it back, keep falling, they put it back over and over and over. And that goes along the years. We don't need that. So the idea is to have proper frames, trim a lot of these trees. And gonna use all these trees for mulch, most of them, for mulch. And the mulch gonna help with bacteria, give bacteria to the ground. Hi, how you doing? And give bacteria and make it very strong and sustainable. So please think about those ideas. That would be really great. This is the other community that's proposals for them to renew, because nothing of that is needed. This wall is not needed. This thing here outside is not needed. We all need to make improvements. The other idea is for everything will be, every area like this is going to have a study. What will be the best? Here we have a lot of sun. Oh, this area have a lot of sun here. So we are going to have garden beds. Some, yes, right beside each other, right? So you can fit many. But depending on the area, places that we have like over there, we have a lot of area. We can make some different garden beds. Some hexagons, things like that, to make a movement, right? And not everything perfectly done. We would see how the water will drain, because this is really not sustainable. See, this is growing like that for a long time. So we will take all these palm trees, a lot of work to trim them, or they look ugly because their fronds does not fall naturally. So please have a look at our YouTube channel, Peace Organization. Just to be easy, but it's Clean Water and Peace Organization. Have a lot of ideas for owners. The other idea is for the families to help. Everyone gonna have a meeting, have 10 department directors. Instead of one manager, we are going to have 10. One for each area, okay? And they're gonna live here. So they will own all apartments. So the idea is for you to have give all the houses to them, because some people live here for so many years, they already paid off. and renew. So people that have health problems, they have to move anyways to renew life. And those that are healthy, don't drink, don't smoke, don't are obese, they're healthy, they stay. And depending if they live here for a long time or not, gonna have an agreement with them. And also receive families from other countries. So that will be really a great gift, okay? It will be a great gift. Because, Grant, you have so much, you can share with other people, right? It will be a great gift for your life as well to share. All right, so here it's another big area. So if we stop the Roundup and improve, this can fit a lot of gardens here, right? And also big fish pond, a big one, right? We can remodel and make the base really strong with concrete, and then the sides, and then we can put plants and have the filtration area, right? And top plants and filtering plants and some gravel, some things on the bottom for the fish to eat. Imagine. That would be a great gift. Over that area, across the street, also a great area we can have, for plants or for fishing or even other things. And if you can, also please purchase that property over there. You see above the street, you see the green field there? You see there? If you can purchase that, would be great. So we can have more space to plant food. And also have fish ponds and things like that. This one, it's a lot of Roundup there, all of those I showed you. But with time, if we can scrape really well and see how deep they went into the soil, we can scrape really well, maybe a half meter or even a meter, take out, bring new soil, make it well, we can make a nice movement of a pond, and I think it will be really great, okay? All right, so think about that, and please check and make the improvements. You can look online. We even already posted how we can have these 10 department directors. Will be 10 married couples, 10 official married couples, okay? And follow instructions, and it will be a great gift. You can do this here, Harbor Cay, and all other properties you own. And of course, you can choose one to live and be happy with your own family as well. All right, thank you so much. Here's Goiana Ferreira, and I talk to you soon. Hi, Grant. Here we are, Harbor Cay, building 1070. As you see, we have here, this is the show apartment, right? And I'm going to show a big problem that we're having here. It's a big erosion. This needs to be taken care. You're the owners, and no one is seeing that. And that is about 2 years here. So the manager don't see, the maintenance people don't see, but it's dangerous. Need to be taken care because it's not good. So you see the big erosion here going, look, is the pipes irrigation here, but look how bad it is. They put some soil and it's still very bad. All this need to be taken care. You see here, it's a crack there, so we have to figure this out because something is not done properly. We also need some pressure cleaning here. And I didn't talk to Liz, but I don't know how they're not seeing that. Okay, so if we walk a little bit more this way, we have another big erosion right there. It's behind the apartment 1080, building 1080, sorry. So it is on this area here. I'm going to show you. Because we need to take care of these things. The manager, Liz, she put my table in the trash, my office table. Every day I hide a little bit here by the plants, and she put in the trash. Instead of leaving me a note, she could say, look, don't leave your table outside or something. She didn't leave me a note. Look how bad this is. You see there? So we have a big erosion. Instead of her taking care of her job, she threw my table away. Look, this has been here for a long time. It's just getting worse and worse. You see? Look, all this. You see? How big it is? There's even trash here. And the other one is here. Look. That's behind the building Carnegie, also across the swale. Look, so the water that's coming from the roof needs to be well taken care. Look at this. It's all open here. So I just want to show you, and maybe I can send her the video as well. No, I'm not, because she could take care. Look around. The maintenance people also could look around, right, to make it better at all this. And in a few words, and I sent you a video before for the proposal to take all these bushes out, because a lot of money to maintain them, a lot of money to plant new ones, because I saw the previous landscape company owner seeing which one is dead, which one is not, and which one to replant. So it's a lot of money for all these things. They're not needed. Please, let us have our gardens. Have many families many people I talk, neighbors here. Let's have our gardens, please. Edible, organic gardens, instead of you spending so much money in lawn, for machines to come and trim, and they trim and trim again, and put Roundup all over. So please, let's have our gardens. Imagine, we have so much land here, a lot of land, sun, that we can have will be a real great gift. So please think about that.
Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it's very useful.
And have edible gardens.
Check our YouTube channel.
All right, so I really appreciate
updates for all business owners to
and I hope to see you soon. Thank you.
10 department directors, one for each area. Okay, thank you. See you soon.